One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on... Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway.
There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Snagged out of the air. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the option. They'll go on the attack for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass.
Putting it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. North Texas really has it going on offense. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. The run to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got an open man. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the stick. Here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Ramsauer. Fires left. Pulls it in. Turning it on. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this. And that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas. The offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. He's able to win up front. He sees the gap. He's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Amen. And that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
Back to throw, it's Ramsauer. With the catch, it's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves... and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Gomez. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were... make the tackle.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Ramsauer. Got his man.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense...
He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. great start to the year by this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it along the sideline. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quick completion on the out route. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field,
the stiff arm gets him loose. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
what a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Ramsauer. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Leaves it with the back. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking abilities. We're not even through the first quarter yet.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Try to barge their way in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Gomez. There he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Let's go!
Looking for a man, it's Ramsauer. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just... through his fingers. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's got 43 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick.
Another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week, stud.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with the default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive new coaching opportunities throughout the season via the coaching carousel, and it's all based on how well your team performs.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome back to Road to Glory. Before we get started, feel free to look around and customize the RTG settings to your liking. The brand new high school experience has been enabled by default, but this setting, as well as custom conferences, can be modified. Also, this is where you can import a team builder team that is only available for your high school. Now let's get started by selecting your initial star rating. Your performance each week in high school will determine how much this rate. Next, it's time to choose your position. From quarterback all the way to corner, there's a little something here for everyone. Now let's choose what type of player you want to be. We've added some new archetypes this year, so keep an eye on the ratings and how they change with each build. The physical and mental abilities you can unlock will also be different. This is where you'll update your bio and customize your look and animations for game day. If you didn't import a team builder team, the player info section is also where you'll choose the name of your high school and mascot. Okay, let's review everything before you get under the bright lights. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins.
Trumpet! Jump! Let's go! Let's go! Set up!
Running back in the ball area. Loses one. Third down coming up.
Form! Set go!
Timeout by the offense.
Drum!
The first down pass was incomplete to the wide. It's second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Second down, ball's incomplete. It's now third down. Running back down. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down. Quarterback is taken down for a sack. A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down coming up.
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Let's go! Let's go!
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
Military stunt!
And that of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
The first down pass was incomplete on the out route. It's 2nd down.
Cooler.
Ball carried by the running back. Loses 2. Brings up 3rd down. It leads to 2nd down. The 2nd down was complete right down the left side. Getting up 39 on the play. The offense is now set up in the red zone. Intercepted by the Renegades. And they'll take over 1st and 7.
Here we go.
The pass on 1st down towards the receiver is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Trumpet.
Picks up 9. 2nd down coming up. The pass on 2nd down was caught by the tight end. Good enough for a 1st down. The deep shot on 1st down falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The 2nd down pass was incomplete to the wide. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
The 3rd down pass towards the receiver is incomplete.